Hello, my name's Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time for the Yuri Game Jam 2016. The Yuri Game Jam was a 1 month long game jam where you needed to create a game that had a relationship between women. So it had to focus on queer relationships between women or queer female experiences. I'm playing all of the games for a couple of minutes each because these are normally like narratives and they take a little bit more time. About 10 games per video. Links to the individual games will be in the description, so you can check them out further. And all my info will also be in the description, so you can check me out as well. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting. Next. We're playing Slumber Party. Alright, so I'm asleep on the train. Huh? Was that my phone? I'm pretty sure it was. Lily, hey, are you sleeping, Belle? You're not supposed to sleep. You might miss the stop. Hey, wake up. Fuck. You just woke me up. Maybe a little bit. Oh my god, I told you not to sleep. I was a bit tired, okay? Well, either way, good thing you're up, because your stop is like 5 minutes. I'm just making sure you don't miss your stop. Thanks. See you soon. You too. I hope she isn't mad at me. Of course she won't. Lily is very nice. She just worries a lot. I'm kind of nervous meeting someone in person for the first time. Hey. Liliana is her name. That's her cool name. It's so fun finally meeting up after all this time. Yeah. How long has it been since we started planning this? Well, we started playing all together 4 months ago. Are you sure it was 4 months? Feels like we've known each other for ages. I know, right? You're just as cute as your avatar. You're just as small. Unfair. Aw, she didn't like that. I knew you were going to comment on my height. We always do. Even your avatar is tiny. It's just like the aesthetic, okay? I just like the aesthetic, okay? What about in real life? It's annoying. Sorry, do you want me to not comment on it? No, it's okay, as long as you won't do it in a mean way. We're friends after all. I very much like this like hand-drawn sort of cartoonish people against the like real life backgrounds, like real picture backgrounds I should say. It looks really cool. And I love her short purple hair. Hee hee hee, that's right. This is gonna be so much fun. Alright. I should be here soon. Her train was supposed to arrive 10 minutes after yours. Yeah, we tried to set it up so both of us would arrive at about the same time. Pretty good considering we've coming from totally different sides of the country. Is that her train? It should be. Ooh, she's got pretty hair as well. All of us have such pretty hair. Hey, yo, it's nice to finally meet you two. Hey. Liliana, you're so small. Hey. Sorry, I promised to tell you when we meet. Hey, how about we start moving? It's maybe a 20-minute walk to my place. Good plan, let's move. Are we there yet? Lillian suddenly stops. What is that? I think I took the wrong turn. Wait, what? I was trying to take a shortcut. Are you saying we're lost? Maybe. But you live here. So? It's like the second time ever I'm walking home from the train station. I just moved here. I just moved in here, remember? Did you really say Lamo out loud? I can say whatever I want. Lol. Everyone stands still and quiet for a while. Well, damn. What a great start. Maybe you should let me lead the way. I'm sure my luck will be the most efficient way to deal with this situation. Come on, Ida, your luck only works in games. This is real life, my friend. I never get lost. Sorry. Are you for real? You always get lost, even with an in-game map. Not that often anymore. Well, duh, you're always in a party with us. Remember that time we had to go and save Liliana from that volcano? Yeah, with the skeletons and the dragon? Yeah, we didn't even know there was a dragon there. You should thank me for finding it for you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What are we gonna do now? We could just, like, turn back, to the place where we tried to take the shortcut. It's the most reliable way. Turn back and go the right route. Whatever, let's turn back then. It's not that big of a deal, right? It just makes more sense like this. Accidents happen. I feel like I said the wrong things for Liliana. Phew, finally, never take that shortcut again. Was that a short joke again? Actually, this time it wasn't intended. That was pretty good. Just shut it, both of you. This is quite cool. We all seem like really good people. Phew, finally here. I'm thirsty as fuck. Tell me about it. Let's go get some water. guess the idea is we're going to have a slumber party. Everyone drinks a big glass of cold water. Where should we put our stuff? Drop them anywhere? We're going to sit in the living room, so maybe there. Sure. Aye. So you were saying something about us all going to the shop together? Yeah, that's right. There's one nearby. We can go grab some food and stuff there. I hope we don't get lost this time. Stop. It's really close, okay? 5 minutes of walking. No need to run through the woods this time. Can we wait a moment, though? Let me sit around for a while. Huh? Yeah, same. I'm really exhausted. Oh, right. You two aren't the sporty types. Well, let's just wait a moment only, though. So just hanging out. And then we go shopping. Oh, look at that little kid with its little, like, baby cart. Seems like a pretty interesting game. I like the fact that they're all people online. They met each other and they're all great. Next. We're playing Densha Girl. It says it's an 18+ game, so take that into consideration when watching this segment of the video. If you want to skip it, there's times in the description, so you can just move on to the next one. Hannah was sitting in her room, as she did most days. She's playing Dynasty Warriors, also as she did most days. Alright, one more boss, and I clear the stage. Hannah had a dislike of school, so she simply decided not to go. Hannah Nishimura is supposed to be at her Tokyo high school, but instead, alright, cutscene time. Hannah didn't have to worry about school. She had her apartment paid for by the government. But if she missed too many days, damn it, who's calling? I need to watch this cutscene. Oh damn, it's Miss Nakamura. Hannah, where are you? I'm at home, I'm not feeling good. I mean, I could give you details, but there's bleeding and... Hannah, stop this. You need to go to school. And education is important. What will you do without one? Oh, give it a rest. I'll go in tomorrow, I promise. Make sure you do, otherwise I'll recommend. I get it. You have my word. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I look forward to hearing that you attend class tomorrow. Well, she took it. Hannah was well used to feeding excuses to Miss Nakamura. Hope I'm saying their names right. Miss Nakamura was a caseworker for teenagers who had grown up in the system. Hannah never knew her parents. She grew up entirely in foster care and group homes. As a result, she has a bit of a rebellious streak. Now I can relax. I suppose I'd better go tomorrow, though. Hannah knew when she'd push things too far. So she's still in high school, but she gets to live on her own, even though she's, like, in the system. That's a bit weird. Normally, they don't give you housing, especially not such a big house like this. She thought about what might happen if Miss Nakamura actually went through with her threats. It wasn't the first time she threatened to make Hannah homeless, but Hannah knew she couldn't keep this up forever. She thought to herself, fine, I'll go tomorrow, but I won't be paying attention or anything. Hannah had considered entering the adult world for work, stripping massage, among other things. She knew she was cute and attractive. She was smart, too, but didn't ever consider going into a conventional workplace. Oh, so maybe she's in college. It's 2016, she thought to herself. I just can't go and do the same shit as everyone else. She had a strong desire to carve her own path. She didn't want or need to rely on anyone else. Hannah, now let's get back to the game. And she did. In fact, she finished Dynasty Warriors 4 in record time. This was her 8th time playing it, though, after all. Hannah let out a deep sigh. I wish I had more money to buy more games, she thought to herself. I can't keep playing this one again and again. There's so many other games I want. Hyrule Warriors, the new One Piece game. I just can't afford them. She wrestled with thoughts like these a lot, always trying to better her own life. She hated relying on others, but often had to in order to make money. She wondered whether she'd have to go and see Mr. Aoma again. She hated going to see Mr. Aoma, but he liked girls that looked young. He paid well, but he wasn't exactly her type. She shuddered as she thought of his naked body in front of her. Ew. It's not worth it, she thought. No way. She decided to go to the kitchen counter and make some ramen noodles and have a cigarette. Maybe that would take her mind off things. Right, so is this the next day? Hannah arrived at the train station like she did every morning. Well, every morning that she actually went to school. Damn it, are you serious? They'd raised the prices of train tickets by 25 yen since she last went to school. I hate wasting money like this, she thought. More money for the fat cats and less for me. She made her way to the platform with a bunch of other students and waited for her train. Next stop, Akihabara. Akihabara out our next stop. Hurry up, she thought to herself. This is taking forever. I just want to get this over with. Hannah hated to wait. She hated wasting her time. Whoa. Hannah was taken aback. She looked up at the trees in the school grounds. I had no idea. It was cherry blossom season. She didn't know. She tended not to notice things like that. She was always concentrated on how to get by. She let out another big sigh. Fine, let's get this over with. She grabbed the handle of a bag sitting on her shoulder and headed inside. So just because she has a nice house doesn't mean she necessarily has the money or anything. So I think she's going to end up having to work or, attend school a bit more. Hannah was exhausted from having to make excuses all day about where she'd been to actually having to pay attention to people. She'd had enough. Her expression said it all. Fuck this. She'd left school early. She'd fulfilled her obligations, so she thought that was good enough for her. Then she noticed someone at the end of the train car. Wait, it's her. She recognized the girl standing with her in the empty train car. She'd seen it before. At school, maybe, she thought. We have similar colored uniforms. No, wait, not just school. She realized she'd seen this girl outside the school many times. She'd seen this girl right here, on the train. It's her, the hot girl, she remembered, the one I see after school every day. She started thinking about exactly how long she hadn't been to school for. Then she thought, maybe she's a reason to come back to school. Maybe. This hot girl you don't know. Okay, mysterious. Well, if I have to go. Wait, do I have to? Her thoughts were stuck on the girl from the train. She's so beautiful. She's definitely a senior. She wouldn't go for someone like me. She even looks older than a senior. In her mind, Hannah looked the girl up and down. She remembered seeing her on the train yesterday. She started to feel hot as she ran over the girl's body in her mind, starting with her thighs, moving up every curve, every inch of her, until... Oh, fuck. Fuck. So, yeah. I'm gonna stop here, because 5 minutes are up. So, yeah. Next. We're playing Oceanic Hearts. I stare at my reflection anxiously. Is my hair flowing nice enough? Are the star shells too much? Maybe I could have put on a little makeup. Mother comes up from behind me, placing her hands on my shoulders. These mermaids look really nice. Marina? Marina, darling, please relax. You don't want to look distressed for your suitors, do you? I want to look perfect for them. You already do, my dear. It's been 3 moon cycles since my 18th summer, and according to our kingdom's tradition, I'm to accept a suitor soon and be married. Mother wanted to wait a little longer, to look over the suitors herself before passing them along to me. But she waited a little too long. People grew impatient. Time kept passing, and now there are only 2 suitors who still wish to see me, and I have only 3 days to select one. They'll be staying with us during those days, and I'm expected to get to know them and make a decision. It all feels so strange. They're waiting for us, Marina. You mustn't keep them waiting. I want to do right by the kingdom, but I also want to be happy. Is 3 days too fast? Kingdom would be better to allow. Which kingdom would be better to allow ourselves with? Isn't 3 days too fast to fall in love? Mother gets a sad expression that doesn't suit her at all. I'm sorry, darling, but please, at least learn to like these girls. I don't want to just like someone. I want to be in love. Which kingdom would be better to ally ourselves with? To be honest, both would be equally valuable. The North Kingdom, where Daphne is from, would bring lots of precious stones and jewelry, while the East Kingdom, where Cora hails from, would bring textiles and art. So mostly artistry and crafts. So then I'm not losing anything terribly important by going with one over the other. Not that art isn't important, of course. I mean, I don't know where I'd be without my star shells. Best not to keep them waiting, dear. Mother leads me to the tea room where my suitors are waiting. They have refreshments already, but out of politeness, they haven't had any yet. We bow to one another, exchange our names and customary greetings, and I am seated between them. Princess Cora from the waters of the immediate east, a mermaid whose beauty and serenity has been said to be unrivaled in all the ocean. I hear she loves flowers and is getting one named after her soon. And Queen Daphne from the northern waters. She was coronated very recently, and already is proving to be a fair, just ruler. I've heard she has a wonderful singing voice. Both of these are really cute mermaids. They're already far better rulers than me, and prettier too. Why do they want to be my suitors? Suddenly they smile at me, and I feel some of my unease fade away. But not all of it. But thank you for coming. It was our pleasure, Princess Marina. Really, Princess Marina, it was no problem. Just Marina, please. Oh, of course. No problem. I blush and start fidgeting in my seat. I know it's impolite, but I can't help it. I accompany myself with the snack cakes before me, thinking I can't say something foolish if my mouth is full. Mother clears her throat. I'm afraid I have some business to attend to now. Marina, you may sit here with our guests. And I promptly choke on my food. Mother, please don't leave me alone with them. Mother ignores my attempt at telepathy, however, and leaves. Before I can say something, I feel a touch on my hand. It's Daphne. Marina? Please relax. I understand this is a bit frightening, but please stay calm. It's going to be alright. Yeah, we don't bite. Just be yourself around us and act like we've been friends forever, okay? And this will be over before you know it. Quite so. Thank you. The meal went a little more smoothly after that, but I still feel really nervous. I hope it doesn't last long. What if the deadline comes and I haven't chosen either of them? Mother said I should try to spend some time with them. But how do I do that without feeling awkward? Oh, this isn't doing me any good. I need to actually do something. Let's go to the gardens. I like flowers. After a moment, I decided to swim for the gardens. The flowers will calm me down. I always loved them. Once I reach the garden, I see I'm not alone, however. Ah, Cora is there, curled up among the flowers, humming softly and creating a flower crown. So your guest just went and wandered in your house? Her deft, nimble fingers carefully plucking the flowers up and adding them to the ring in her hands. Her eyes are closed, and as if she doesn't even need to see what she's doing. I come closer, unable to help myself. I want to see what she's making. Suddenly, her eyes open and she catches sight of me. Oh, Marina, hi. She suddenly looks at the crown in her hands, as if surprised to see it. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use your flowers for... Okay, I guess I kinda did. I mean, you didn't do this by accident. But I didn't mean any harm by it. I just wanted... it's okay, don't worry. I'm not mad. You're not? Should I be? Cora lowers the crown and looks to the side sheepishly. The council at home hates when I do this. They say it's a waste to find flowers. I haven't made a crown since I was a little girl. I guess I just saw these flowers and I just wanted to try it again. There's no excuse. Ugh, sorry. No, it's alright, please. They're just flowers. We actually have lots of flowers. There's no harm in taking some flowers for crowns. You sure? Positively. That's quite cute that she makes flower crowns. Oh, I really like this story. Next. We're playing One Small Favor. I have played this game ages ago for the GB Jam, but I'm playing it again. Tessa, where am I? Is this a dungeon? Oh, here's your fridge. I'm pretty sure that is our fridge. Why is it filled with pears? We're both allergic to pears. I don't really remember this game very much, though, for the record. Whoa, I recognize that toilet anywhere. The most comfortable toilet I've ever sat on. I'm happy we bought it, even though it was expensive. But why is it here? Where is here, in the first place? Yep, our trash can. At this point, nothing surprises me. Oh wait, sorry. What is it filled with? It's filled with crumpled up tissue papers. Okay. One small favor. One small favor. Okay, so this is definitely weird. That O looks really suspicious. You can feel a soft breeze coming from the hole. Yep, that's a hole. Jump in? Yes. You decide to jump in. Tessa? It was just a weird dream, and I fell out of the bed. Sana is still sleeping, even though I made all that ruckus. I think I should probably go check on my girlfriend first. Oh, I figured I'd leave her sleeping. She is sleeping. And cute as a button, even though she snores sometimes. I should probably let her be. She had a hard day at work yesterday. Hey. Let's go. I feel like I'm forgetting something. The other thing in here is a trash can. She is sleeping. Alright, cute as a button, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm forgetting, so let's go have some food. Nope, can't use the food. Yep, it's my girlfriend's birthday today. I knew I was about to forget something. I promised her breakfast in bed. Bacon and scrambled eggs, it's her favorite. I better go check the fridge. Alright. So, bacon and eggs. Yep, there's no bacon left. I have to go and buy some fast. Alright. Hopefully she'll stay asleep, or at least stay in bed. Relaxing maybe, checking the phone, looking at Twitter. Surely we have enough time to do this. My neighbor, Tim lives here. I should continue to the shops, okay. Tina? Might have been Tina. I didn't look at it very closely. Are you a shop? Yes, you're a shop. Let's buy bacon. We should probably buy a gift as well. Let's buy a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy. Like, it's not even the one with colors. I guess someone ordered it for nostalgia reasons. Bottle of lube. We have enough. We just bought one a few weeks back. This one's cherry flavored, though. No, I don't need to buy this. I need to save money. Where's bacon? Is that bacon? What is this? Vegan bacon. Why is it here? Vegan bacon. I want actual bacon. Sigh. Oh, fucking shit. It's a sign that says, sorry, we're out of bacon. What am I gonna do now? You're gonna get vegan bacon. You're gonna get vegan bacon. That's all you have. Vegan bacon's not even that bad. Hey, Mariah, how are you today? Hey, nice to see you, Tessa. It's a slow day at work as usual. So, are you working hard or hardly working? Tessa, please. You say that every time. Sorry, I think it's really funny. That's alright, you're a cutie. That's nice to see you here today. So, what are you looking for? Well, actually, I need to buy bacon. Oh, there's some on the counter over there, so go have a look. Well, I actually had a look. There was no bacon. Oh, are you sure? Yep, only vegan bacon left. Alright, I forgot. Tina just came here before you. She bought the bacon. Do you have any bacon in the back? No, sorry, I put the last one on display today. We will have some more next Tuesday. But it's Sana's birthday today. I need it now. Oh, maybe to talk to Tina? That is a stupid idea, and I love it. I'm off to go chat with my neighbor. Laters. She's probably eaten it all. Breakfast is ruined. My girlfriend will not be happy. You can't have just eggs. Knock, knock. Just a moment. Hey, Tessa. Hey, Tina. Let's get straight to the business. I need your bacon. My what? Your bacon. Can I have your bacon, please? I'm expecting an explanation for such a silly request. You bought the last bacon. It's Sana's birthday today, and she needs breakfast in bed. Oh, well, that's fine. You have to do me one small favor, though. Anything. Can you buy Prognova for me? I forgot when I went to the shop earlier today, and bring me that vegan bacon. I could give that a try. Sure, back in a minute. Great, I'll leave the door open for you. The shop, you could throw a rock from your house to the shop. You could have gone, okay. Let's buy vegan bacon. What else does she want? Leaf, we should buy one at some point. Now we need to save up for a laptop. Okay, is this milk? I can't stand the taste of milk. Sana likes it though, so sometimes I have to buy it. Not this time though, we have one in the fridge. It's a packet of hormones. Estrogen is the best way to save girls from the damages of testosterone. This town is small enough to not have a pharmacy, so we get our medicine from the store. You just have to ask the manager beforehand to order some. You pick it up. Alright, that's probably what she wants. Awesome. This is a really neat game. Love the Game Boy style. Next. We're playing Lumpo, which looks like the cutest little computer ever. Alright. Sticker? Stickers. Happy birthday. I hope you like them. I love the rainbow. It's so permanent when you put a sticker on. You look quite cute too. I'm going to put you down here. And I'm going to put this sticker up here. And can I move you? No. I'm going to put the dog here. I really like this sleeping apple. I'm going to save this one. No, I think I need to use them all. I'm going to put you a bit over the dog. I wish I put the dog on first, but that's okay. Okay. My phone's stickerified. TV.
Hey.
Have you heard the dub before? It sounds awful. Yeah, you can't unhear it. Have you thought about what you want to major in yet? So I can kind of click to move their feet. Or these peas. Or the egg. Not yet, no. Ah, that went too fast. I like to eat and sleep. Same, to be honest. How about business? No, I feel like that'll be too difficult. So in between talking, I switch the channel. True. Accounting? Too boring. Eggplant farmer? What? No. Potato? Yep, that's me. You can major in being my friend. I could do that forever. Oh, that's so sweet. What? Yeah, I guess. This is quite interesting. I like these mini games, and I like the style of this game. Oh, that was pretty cool. Let's do Coke. Lump, Amy. I'm kind of clicking on the cap to see what happens. Oh, I took a cap off both of them. Share a Coke. I'm sharing a Coke. Don't worry, they don't have my name on the stupid share a Coke thing anyway.
Dude.
It's already 5:30. We've been here for like 4 hours. Interesting. Oh. Lumpo. Did you FaceTime me like yesterday? Do you FaceTime me like yesterday? Oh my god, I pressed it on accident. Sorry. I was trying to set up my desk and kept pressing your name instead of my mom's. Wow, your computer is sending a sign that you should call me. Oh my god, I'm gonna call you soon. Hee hee. I miss you. Okay, bye. Oh, I didn't actually put I miss you. Aw. Bye, Amy, with help from Aqua. Is this gonna auto-exit? Okay. I'm really scared the game's gonna auto-exit because it ruins the video clip. But it didn't, so it's fine. Was that it, though? It's short, but it's really quite cool. I really like putting the stickers on my phone. The stickers are really cute. But I kind of regretted where I put stickers. So this time I'm going to put them on exactly the way I want. Perfect. Now one will wrap around a bit. Cool. Next. We're playing Haunted Hearts Mystery. I enter my name. I like your top. It's very cute. Jupiter. I'm so late. I'm sure the girls haven't gotten started yet, but it doesn't change how late I am. They should be in the classroom just as planned. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh wow, all these girls are really cute as well. What took you so long? We need to get planning. We were pretty worried. You didn't get in trouble, right? If she had gotten into trouble, she probably wouldn't be here at all. Oh, I guess you're right, Carla. Thank you for worrying for me. Thank you for worrying about me, but I didn't get into any trouble. It's not a problem. I'm glad you're okay. We really need to get started on planning this party now that Jupiter is here. The party's at the end of the week, and we still don't have something that makes it pop. Exactly. It's not like there's anything we can do that'll make it super great. It'll most likely be a generic Halloween party for a class that only cares because it's a break from schoolwork. There must be something. I'm sure if we try to find something, then we can make the party one of a kind. I'm glad someone else agrees with me. Anyway, I've already thought of a great idea that could help us out with the party. I was looking into the background of the school and its history, and there have been rumors for the past few years of our school being haunted by ghosts. That was something I've heard a lot recently. Apparently, it always comes up this time of year, and it's been around for a really long time. But how does that help with our party? It's just a rumor, nothing more. If we base the party around the idea that a school could be haunted, it would be more fun and scary. Just because it's a rumor doesn't mean we can't use it to our advantage. True. But what if we find out? What? Yeah, what if we try to find out? If the rumor is really true. The worst case scenario would be that we wasted our time and find nothing. But if it's a rumor, it had to start for a reason. Even if we find a little bit about this, it could really help us out with ideas and make it feel like it's a true Halloween party. I'm not really into all of this, but I guess I'll go if we're all going together. So, Jupiter, you're coming too, right? Yeah, we can't just stay home by ourselves. Yeah, of course I'll tag along. Okay, this is great. I'll be sure to text you all the details and we'll meet up tonight. I'm sure we'll be able to do this. I really hope so. Our school's always locked at night, so you can't just come back. Late for the meeting, first to show up. Oh, wait, there they are. Hey, Jupiter, you're actually early. You really came. Of course you came. She said she would. So are we going to get down to business? We're just looking for stuff about the hauntings rumor, right? We just look around? We could just look around and see for ourselves, or we could split up and search for evidence that this place is haunted. Are you serious? I'm not looking around by myself. No, we'll group up in teams of 2. I'm not really opposed to it, but how are we deciding groups? We can let Jupiter decide who she wants to go with. Well, that's simple enough, as long as I don't have to go alone. I don't even know which one's which. I wasn't paying attention. I kind of want to go with the girl with the short hair and t-shirt because she looks really cute. I also like the other 2 girls though, so it doesn't matter. Let's go with Cynthia. Well, if you're with me, then it can't be too boring. It looks like we'll be off then. You guys, don't get lost. How can we get lost in our own school? But she's right in her own way. Be careful. Oh, I did get the girl with the short hair. What's up? Do you honestly want to search this stupid, mysterious rumor? Huh? It's just a rumor. Nothing's going to come out of this. If anything, we'll just get scared by a janitor, or maybe Ava will play a prank on us. But I don't think we'll find anything, and it'll be a waste of time. What do you think? Well, I can't decide yet. To be honest, Cynthia, I don't know whether this is a good or bad idea yet, but I want to be able to look around and see if there's anything around. I mean, I won't complain if that's what you want. Right now it is. Maybe we can look around here first so you can get comfortable? Yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to look up at the front of the class. Yeah, do whatever. I'll be at my desk. I'm Cynthia? What, did you find something? Well, it's not a big of a deal, but it's our class roster, but our names are circled. So what? We're planning the class party. Maybe the teacher wanted to make sure and remember who's in charge of it. Just feels different. Our teacher doesn't have any red pens, and the marks aren't even in pen, it's marker. You can tell because it bled through the paper, but none of the other papers have ink on them. So what, the paper was just planted here or something? It could be. I'm not sure. Well, either way, I can't stay here any longer. It's freaking me out. I'm going to go to the rooftop to get some fresh air. You cannot access the rooftop of the school that I went to. That's dangerous. Cynthia, wait. Where is she? She can't just run off on her own. Oh, there she is. But who's that with her? Jupiter, you're here. I'm glad. Who's this? Do you know her? No, she's just here by herself when I got here. Totally creepy, if you ask me. I'm Autumn. If you ask me, it's creepy that you're here, too. Why are you both at school this late at night? We could ask you the same thing. Look, we're trying to plan our Halloween party for our class. Our friends suggested we look in the school's rumors to find ideas for our party. Rumors. You shouldn't be here tonight, let alone look into the mystery of this school. It'll just give you trouble. Do you really believe there's something going on here? It's just a silly rumor. Do you know something about rumors, Autumn? Is there really something to be worried about? If you really want to know, follow me. You're already here, so you better with sticking to me. Seriously, Jupiter, we just met her. Can you seriously trust a girl we don't even know? No way. This whole situation's really creepy, and I'm not sure if this is even safe. But even if she tries to do something, we'll be together and we can get away. True, I guess we'll check it out. 2 against 1. Let's go then. Seems like a very mysterious game. I very much like the graphics, especially all these different girls. They all look really cute. Next. We're playing Nightmare on R.A. Street. They said that on dark nights in October, the spirits of the dead rise once more to walk the streets they used to live on. These tormented souls desire life and look for ways to return back to the world they have been cast out from. They look for living hosts to consume and regain the breath of life. So in order to protect ourselves, we put on costumes so the souls of the damned can find no host. With these simple disguises, we protect our souls and our lives. But I'm dressed up like a normal person. Wouldn't they still be able to find me? Well, it's because you don't look like yourself. It confuses them. But Kiki is dressed up like she normally is. Why isn't she dead yet? Or is she? Kiki is possessed and about to steal all of our souls so she can become immortal. See, Natalie, this is why I told you to just say it, because it is because of corporate costume companies trying to make a buck. Oh, wow, these guys' style of character is really neat. Ooh, and they're blinking. It's not Luna. Don't listen to her, Yuri. It totally is. Maybe back in the 1800s it was more mystical mumbo-jumbo, but now it's just a day of giving candy to kids and playing dress-up for parties. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at how much candy I managed to get tonight. Kiki holds up a bright orange plastic pumpkin overflowing with delicious candy that she borrowed from my little sister. Your nurse costume is popular, right? I told you we should dress up like nurses and doctors, but you couldn't decide on a theme. I was going as a nurse until you got all huffy. It showed too much skin. Yeah, this isn't dressed like a hooker night. Who are you trying to impress, Luna? I bet the only reason you got so much candy was because you look like you're 10. Grr, just for that I'm not going to share any of it with you, not even a single piece. See if I care. Look, a pack with 2 orange starbursts. It's your favorite, right? No one likes orange starbursts. Not gonna work. I think your costume is really cute. Here you go, Natalie. I know how much you like them as well. That's not gonna work on me. Okay, I'm sorry. You're 16, not 10. Can I please have some of your candy? Let's see. I'll give you a mini Twix. This holiday is so awesome. You get candy and get to see Nat dressed up like that maid she likes so much. Well, the best part of it is the spooky stuff that can happen. The dead really are restless this evening. Really? That wasn't just a story that Natalie was making up. Kiki turns to me and gives me a happy little nod. We all agree that tonight we'd show our foreign exchange student what Halloween meant. Sayuri had jumped on board the minute she found out that I was going to be in costume. Her eyes lit up the moment she saw me, forcing me to blush a little. I'm glad I packed Gina, the mighty archmage. We aren't technically going out yet, but everyone acts like we are. Not in my mind. I decided to show her the more modern interpretation of it, candy and costumes. Well, I didn't go up to doors anymore since I was now in high school. That didn't stop Kiki from taking Sayuri up. Luna had decided that we should go to one of the parties that the vice president from the chess club was throwing. I think she just wanted to go to a party where she wouldn't have to be the Dora class vice president and try to prevent underage drinking and making out. But Kiki had told me she wanted us to walk down R.A. Street, so she could do her method of showing Sayuri what Halloween meant. I just hope it doesn't involve egging a house or doing something that could get us all arrested. Do you see the house behind me? Nope. Have you gone blind? It's right there. That's a mansion, remember? You taught me that your house was a mansion and that this house is about the same size as yours. This is not. My home is an epic mansion of epic proportions. This is just some big townhouse. Such modesty. I know. It's so hard being an elegant and noble woman such as myself. And unlike my beautiful mansion, this one is only inhabited by the dead spirit of the Pale Lady, as opposed to your house, which is inhabited by Pink Lady. much better color. 100 years ago, right after the town was founded, a young woman with long, flowing white hair and her family lived in this manor. The lord of the house was a beloved statesman who was known to be fair and righteous in his defense of his people. They were the perfect family, living a perfect life, rich, loved, and just. Everything was going their way. I'd love to have met them. You would have, but let me guess, they were brutally murdered. That's how these stories always go. A highwayman on the run from a pair of marshals, he had stolen $500,000 and was trying to flee the lawless lands of the West where he could live in prosperity. The marshals almost caught him when he came across the lovely lass. The young woman had an enormous heart, and what she saw was a dirty, mud-covered man who needed help. Not knowing the danger he possessed, she took him back to his home to be cleaned up. Isn't this based on an Edgar Allan Poe, or not an Edgar Allan Poe, but like a poem called The Highwayman? I feel like I read it in high school. As they walked back, he regaled her with stories of adventure and excitement. She quickly fell head over heels for the man and let him slip into her heart. When she brought him in, her father immediately recognized the criminal and summoned the marshals. The man knew he had been had and grabbed the young maiden by the neck. Her hospitality was now his shield. Oh, this is different. That's why you shouldn't trust dirty strangers, right, Luna? That's why you shouldn't trust people in general. And if I thought like that, I would never have come here and made such wonderful friends. You also wouldn't have ever ended up being held as a human shield for any of us. The marshals arrived and demanded the man let the woman go. He refused, and a standoff soon developed. The woman pleaded with her new friend, her father, but nobody would listen. It's a very interesting game. It's actually not at all like the story of the Highwayman, so it's just, I don't know, it just reminded me sort of it at the beginning. I very much like everyone's style, like the look of everyone is very unique and different. It seems like it's going to be quite creepy. I bet we go into that house or something. Anyway, next. We're playing without a voice. This is the demo, or the jam version. There was a loud, shrill shout that disturbed the nearby birds enough that they immediately took wing and disappeared into the sky. The Princess Cassidy was quite displeased with all the forest was made to know it. She'd been taught to never raise her voice for any reason. There were always better ways to solve a problem. Even so, Cassidy was exasperated. Cassidy, completely fed up with the mysterious Elowen's inexplicable behavior over the last few days, Cassidy was driven to her wit's end. Really? Why can't you just apologize like I asked? Must you be so stubborn? Cassidy knew she wasn't the only one in the wrong here. Despite her very best intentions, she always ended up locked in argument with her new companion. No matter how casual the topic, Elowen would, somehow or another, end up grating on Cassidy's nerves. The other woman's eyes flashed, but Cassidy held her ground. Years at court had gotten her used to displays meant to intimidate. Both these girls are really pretty, and the music is awesome in this game. I have no desire to speak with you anyway. Do whatever pleases you. Believe whatever lies you want. Really, I have just about enough of your unrefined nature. Indignation surged through Cassidy's body like a lightning bolt. What? Something about Elowen's words did not quite match her face, Cassidy thought, but the princess was given no time to ruminate at this point. With an exaggerated sigh, Elowen turned away. Please do come and find me once this tantrum of yours is quite finished. She walked deeper into the woods, her form melting into the shadows of the trees. Elowen's footsteps made nary a sound. Left without an outlet for her feelings, Cassidy suddenly had only her thoughts and doubts as company. Why must it turn out like this every time I try to talk to her? I only wish to get to know Elowen better, and yet she insults me at every turn. And then yesterday. But if she was really so disgusted with me, why would she come here every day? Surely there are more peaceful places for her to spend her time. There was an invisible wall between the two women, one that Cassidy was beginning to lose hope of ever scaling. Still, despite everything, even now Cassidy was drawn to Elowen. The princess's gaze lingered on the trees, through which Elowen had just disappeared. She watched the leaves rustle gently in the passing wind. The sight left her heart feeling heavier than ever. Though she stayed rooted on the spot for a while, unsure of what to do, Cassidy simply couldn't wait around for Elowen forever. Fatigue seeping into her very soul, she started the long trudge back to her cottage. She knew she had no reason to accept Elowen's return anytime soon. After all, the other woman didn't always stay in the cottage. After all, the other women didn't always stay in the cottage. Okay. Still, Elowen's absence left the princess greatly unsettled. Why is a princess living in a cottage? Cassidy had come to greatly fear being alone. Cassidy set her things on the counter and looked at the pot still sitting atop coals long burnt out. I suppose I'll be eating the rest of the pumpkin soup all by myself tonight. The prospect was far from heartening. Despite thinking this to herself, Cassidy couldn't help but stare out the window, waiting for a certain woman to wander by. It's like who will give up first and go find the other. The princess awoke to a sharp rapping upon her cottage door. She knew the sound well, though she'd never met the person behind it. Is it that time already? My, how the time flies. Oh, a mysterious person brings me stuff. On the walkway just outside the front door sat a wooden crate partially wrapped in a linen cloth. His usual package Cassidy received every month. By now there was a neat stack of empty crates behind the cottage, physical tally marks of her time thus far at the cottage. She never caught so much of a glimpse of the person who delivers her box each month, but she thanked them in her heart nonetheless. To a princess who had not an inkling of what was necessary to live on one's own in the forest, this monthly shipment was an absolute necessary. The crate was always crammed with vegetables, cured meats, herbs, firewood, and various sun-drieds. It was heavy, but was a weight the princess had long grown quite accustomed to. Well, enough pushing and pulling. She got in the house every time by herself unaided. Today was no different. Or it should have been, but Elowen's absence gnawed at Cassidy. She resented it, this desire for the other woman to be near. The princess did her best to shove thoughts of Elowen aside and lugged the crate into the house. Her attempt at the former were met with only limited success. Why am I a princess at a cottage all by myself that gets deliveries? I don't even get to interact with other people? Let's see what my brother has for me this month. She carefully pulled back the cloth to reveal the crate's contents. There were some of her favorite apricot preserves, the usual herbs and firewood, and the selection of fresh seasonal fruits and vegetables. That's nice. Let's be happy. Her fingers ghost over the sealed envelope with "To dearest Cassidy" written in neat script on the front of it. See, Elowen, you don't understand that bond that my brother and I share. Would he go out of his way to arrange a care package for me each month if he only wanted me out of the way? I think not. I wonder if Elowen is coming today. Oh, so there's some drama going on between my brother and I. This seems like a really lovely game, very well written. Next. We're playing Vicarwissen. Ah, these guys are great. Happy Friday, lovely people. She's Maggie. And she's Stella. And we're the legend hunters. We investigate so you don't have to. Well, guys, it's that time of year again. The air is chilled, the pumpkin is spiced, and we're gearing up for our evening abroad. For those of you who are new to our channel, we spend most of our time in the New England area. The evening abroad is something we do once a year around Halloween. It's basically just what it sounds like. Maggie and I spend all night at some notorious paranormally spot outside the US. Last year we had an absolute blast looking for Nessie in the Scottish Highlands. Check that out, the links below. This year we figured make things a little more interesting, and we asked you guys to send some suggestions as to where we ought to go. Back in June we picked one, but we kept it a secret. But since you're the best fans ever, you contributed to our Kickstarter anyway. So now it's time for the big reveal. Get excited. We're looking for a creature so terrifyingly spooky that none of the paranormal investigators have ever dared challenge it. I mean, it's more because nobody has ever heard of it, but sure. Just keeping it real. Yeah, okay, maybe, but it's still awesome. Observe. Okay, that's right. Here is the Vicarwissen. He comes from the little country of Slovenia. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. And he's basically their take on the werewolf. The story is that once upon a time, there was a banquet for all the Earth's animals. One time, a human snuck in wearing a cloak made out of bones and fur and stuff. When the host noticed, he struck it to him, literally. He was cursed to grow a new skin every night and live as a monster till it falls off in the morning. Tough break. Then it gets really good. He's kind of a Swiss Army beastie. Everything he eats becomes a part of him, so he might have bare teeth, a rabbit feet, and broccoli hands. Do you guys see what I have to deal with? You love me. Yeah, but no, from what I can tell, it's just meat, and get this, those furs that he's shedding every morning, they're alive. They seem normal during the day, but when the sun sets, they turn into Vicarwissen zombie minions. Which brings us to the destination. Like Stella said, the Vicarwissen comes from Slovenia. We're headed to the town of Bronwell to visit the Lundgren Mansion Museum. Sorry, I've said all of these wrong. The original owner, Evelyn Lundgren, used to be a really famous hunter back in the day. Sometime after she died in a hunting accident, because that's not suspicious, a whole bunch of freaky hybrid pelts were discovered in her property. You can probably guess where this is going. According to local legend, Lundgren didn't die at all. She was bitten by the Vicarwissen on a hunting trip, and when she started to change, her wife locked her in the attic. She spent the rest of her life trying to cure her, but when she died, Evelina got loose. Some say she's still roaming the property today, but is she? We're going to find out. Remember that animal banquet I told you about? Well, it's a holiday in Synovia. It said, and I quote, that a terrible fate will befall of anyone who wanders into the den of the Vicarwissen on the banquet night. Challenge accepted. In this case, the den is probably a mansion. The mansion. We're going to buy some tickets and check out the pelts and sleep over in the attic, which is super not allowed, but we have our ways. Thank God nobody in Brunewell uses the internet. So there. We'll give you more updates once we finish packing. We should really get on that. Yeah. See you guys soon, and don't forget to subscribe. This is pretty cool that it's going in sort of a YouTube format. Welcome to Brunwell. See, I did actually get to transition over. Now I'm watching a YouTube video of their adventures. Population, really, really not a lot. You should have seen this on the trip. Maggie was praying up a storm. Tiny planes make me religious. I get that. In about an hour, we're going to meet with our contact. She'll ask us not to reveal her name, but we can tell you a little bit about her. For one, she works at the Lundgren Mansion Museum. She's the one that's going to get us into the attic on banquet night. She's also the one that messaged us about the Vicarwissen back in June. So basically, if you don't like this year's evening abroad, blame her. We're kidding, obviously. She's great. And so is Slovenia. Everybody's been really accommodating. That said, there's been some fishy stuff too. Oh, definitely. You notice, we haven't included any pre-investigation interviews. Usually we try to, but the people here do not want to talk about Lundgren. Well, they do, but they don't really want to talk about the myth, just the lady. Now, we've been doing this a long time. We're used to people thinking we're nuts. When you show up to Point Pleasant asking about the Mothman, people roll their eyes, but they'll talk to you. This feels different. We can't tell if they're offended or superstitious or what. They just clam up. As weird as that is, it could actually end up being really good for us. It's clear that the people of Brunwell at least know what we're talking about. They just haven't had a whole lot of tourists coming here asking about these questions before. Their reactions make me think that there might be some truth about the rumors we've heard of. If so, then we stand a very good chance of actually seeing the Vicarwissen on Thursday. I feel like it's a good time to remind everybody how important it is to approach this kind of thing skeptically. The second you start expecting that you're going to end up face to face with Bigfoot, you lose your credibility. We're debunking first. Yeah, but you can't be so skeptical that you're not going to have any fun. Basically, you want to be open-minded but grounded. This seems really cool. I like both of these characters, and I like their YouTube show or their TV show, maybe even way of presenting it. No, they did say subscribe. They're from YouTube. Yeah, apparently this is more of a horror-esque story and does have a couple of jump scares. So yeah, next. We're playing Witches of St. Sayuri demo. Alright. Play cutscene. Sure. There's an island found on no maps and undetectable by modern technology where only women reside, created by witches in a long-forgotten age. Its inhabitants reproduce through the use of magic. Many call it the Island of Witches, but it is formerly called Urishima? I feel like that's actually a place where the nuclear thing erupted and not how you spelled it, but okay. Because of the importance of magic within the islanders' daily lives, they built a school for training the next generation of witches, St. Cyria's Academy of Witchcraft. Girls from all around the world come to this island for the sole purpose of becoming a witch, normally. I'll spend the next 3 years of my life in a school on an island I've never heard of. I don't understand why Mother enrolled me here. Hey there, cutie. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. The name is Akia Shiroyuri. Kurobara Shitsukia. It's an honor. Well, Shizuzu, it looks like you're new here. Why don't I show you around? I'd be grateful if you did. Shizuzu. Okie dokie, follow me. I'm no good with these names. I apologize. This is the school's weapon shop, your one-stop shop for all your killing needs. A weapon shop at a school. You must be thinking, what kind of crazy school needs a weapon shop? Well, this school does. You'll understand why sooner or later. This worries me. Since you don't have a weapon, let's buy you one. But I don't have any money. Mother told me that this island is a different form of currency than Japan. No probs. This one will be a gift from me. So what kind of weapon do you think you could use? Well, I was trained in Naginata Jitsu. Okie dokie, one Naginata coming up. How may I help you? Got any Naginatas? I'm not saying those right either. We have a blunt one. I would take one of those. That'll be 12 HRT. Here you go. Thank you. Please come again. One sword. Oh, yes, it's a sword. Maybe it's not. Thank you very much. Moving on. This here is the school's armor shop. First weapon shop, now an armor shop. What kind of school is this? What we call armor generally are just clothes reinforced by the wonders of magic. I see. Let's buy you some armor. You look like the heavy armor type. May I help you? Like some heavy armor. We have chainmail armor for 11 HRT. There you go. This random person's buying me quite a bit of stuff, it seems. Thank you. Please come again. For you, my lady. Shizuka. Receive chainmail armor. Thank you. This is the school's general store where you can buy most items here. Well, at least the stores make sense being at a school. How about I buy you a bento? You don't need to do that. You already bought me a sword and armor. Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do for a cutie like you. Cutie? How can I help you? I would like a bento, please. Sorry, we only have toast. Darn. That'll do, I suppose. That'd be 15 HRT. That's more expensive than armor. Why is toast more expensive than a weapon or a suit of armor? Here you go. Thank you, please come again. I know it's not a bento, but enjoy. I received toast. Thank you. Well, moving on. We're not even going to eat together? Here's the library and bookstore. You can buy books and games here. Grimoire. Grimoires are magical books that contain spells. Reading will engrave a spell formula on your soul. Spell formula? Spell formulas are magical equations that measure the correct amount of mana and elemental energies to create miracles. Mana? I suppose it'd be easier to just show you. Can I help you? I would like a copy of my first spell. That'd be 1 HRT. Here you go. Thank you. Please come again. Read this. Okay. You learned Blade of Stone. Now that you know a spell, let's try it out. Follow me. This is the school's teleporter. You can go anywhere in the school from here. Teleporter. Is the school that big? Where would you like to go? Are there any monsters running loose? I believe parrots are raiding the kitchen. That'll do. Just 1 second, please. I'm going to disappear in a second when I do step onto the pentagram. Okay? It's my turn. Where would you like to go? Chapter 1, kitchen. Play cutscene. Sure. Welcome to the kitchen. Take a gander at what we're dealing with. Are those rat pirates? We call them pirates. They look cute, but they're actually quite dangerous. Is that why you bought me a weapon and armor? Essentially, but we're here to test your magic, so let's not attack them if possible. I'll try. Alright, Ally's turn 1. Ally turn 1. Train none. Alright, so this thing. Ooh. How do I kill you? How do I attack? I'm not quite sure. I see there's lots of them. I want to attack you, but I can only see your status. Rose that plunders the sea. How loaded. Can't enter option. Nope, that's not what I want. Map information. How do I attack them? Display the map. I don't know. It seems very interesting. I just don't think I quite understand. Next.